Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Anya Faye Let's Plays Dragon Age Origins. Last time we joined the Grey Wardens. Before I really get into this, I want to let you know I did add in a couple more mods, and I did actually have to go back and redo a couple things. You might notice our taskbar down here looks a little bit different, just with a different setup. But I'm actually going to go ahead and equip a couple things that we got from one of the new mods, which is called Wardens of Grey Fereldan, where we do get some, I didn't realize we got daggers as well. Though I do believe, yeah, our current weapons are currently better than those. Let me check the armor real quick. Let's say Warden Scout Boots. Not as good armor, but they are better for the fatigue, and they do give a couple extra bonuses. Yeah, just for the sake of story, we're going to go ahead and equip those. And probably similar things for the armor and gloves and stuff as well. Wow, that's a lot lower than armor rating. Well, I guess that's heavy armor versus medium armor too. But it does give us bonuses to our roguey stuff, so we'll go ahead and throw that on. And gloves. Yep, there we go. And we'll go ahead and leave everything else as is. The thing is, Alistair and Duncan also have the Warden armor now. Duncan might not show it in one of the cutscenes, just with how some of these mods run, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Right now we are heading over to meet with the king and discuss what is about to go down here at Ostagar.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Cullen. The darkspawn horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Fereldan over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the lady from Highever I met earlier? I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Cullen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
Wait, you mean I'm not going to be fighting in the battle?
We need the beacon. Without it, Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the darkspawn.
Rude.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Fereldan to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Cullen. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Where is this Tower of Ishal exactly?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the king's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
And when do we light the beacon?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Think we can join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
But what if this archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
Are we in any danger?
Of course, even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient.
How much time do we have, Duncan?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
I know what I have to do then.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Alright. So yes, Alistair is also in the pretty new armor as well. And basically, with this particular mod, I did have to re-record a couple things, like I said earlier. I will try to, oh, come on, there we go. I will try to keep things as similar, or at least I'm pretty sure I kept things as similar as I possibly could, like I did go ahead and raid the chest, things like that. Though it would help if my keyboard would respond. There we go. Alright, so we don't need anything over here, I don't think. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on with my computer, but this is my second time having to re-record this episode. Okay, so we need to come back up over here. Here we go.
Of course it will. The blight ends here.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of Ishal.
Alright, if my mouse and keyboard will cooperate, let's do that, Alistair. I do have to say, I always enjoy watching that cinematic. Okay. Oh, yep, saw that coming. Come on, Lynn, move. Move, please, thank you. Very reminiscent of, that cinematic just always reminds me of the Lord of the Rings movies, like the Battle of Helm's Deep or the Battle of Minas Tirith. Any big fantasy fight is always wonderful. Oh.
They're everywhere.
What's wrong, guys? What's wrong? Hey.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Alright. Mr. Mage, you with us? Since we have Phelan, the warrior departed, that's okay. We have two rogues. Well, a warrior, a rogue that acts like a warrior, a dog, and a mage. I think we'll be fine. Come here, bro. Sorry if my stuff is a little slow to respond. I don't know what's going on with my stuff. Okay, there's an archer back there. The mage just got him. There's another archer somewhere. You stop it. I'll probably turn dual striking back on here in a minute. Anybody else? And you are generic circle mage. Beautiful. Well, I think if you do end up playing as a mage of some sort, the warrior would stay with you. Well, no, I can't say that. I think both of them would stay with you. Because technically the noble Cousland is the only one that starts out with the dog. You don't get the dog until later. If you do any of the other classes or races. Well, you can't say classes necessarily because you cannot be a Cousland warrior. Alistair leveled up. I think we should have him on auto leveling. We do not. Okay, we will have to do that here in a minute. Or no, maybe he just didn't level up because he's not, because we're still in battle. Whoop. Yeah, good job, Lynn. Get in there, please. Help. Oh, or not. Okay. Use a rude. Okay, yeah, Alistair is on auto level. I couldn't remember if I set him to or not. We are also very close to a level up as well. Alright, Mr. Mage, Alistair, Phelan, let's go. Also, none of you cross this until I've deactivated it. Thank you. Alright, go ahead. God damn it, Alistair. Ooh, I am hurting. Hang on. I need to fix something real quick. Go ahead and throw these in this slot. Don't tell me I just dropped them. No, okay. There we go. Got someone coming up behind me. Cool. There's my level up. knocked around pretty bad there, though. Alright. Let's go ahead and level up. Oops, if I hit the right button, though. Okay, so we're gonna draw a little bit more into that since we're having some lighter armor. Go ahead and do Deadly Strike. Deadly Strike is nice. Okay, now he's get turned around here. There we go. I think. Yeah. There's a lot of darkspawn in here. It's always recommended, you know, to grind a little bit. Mostly just because you never know what you're gonna run into later. Just funny, like, the last time I recorded this episode, Alistair was getting, like, all the beheadings. Like, he was just left and right, just getting those cinematic kills that this game has to offer. So I was hoping he would do it again this time, but, you know, it's all up to luck and chance and all that fun stuff. Well, I think I know how the darkspawn got in here. Back here. More gas. Alright. Onward to the next floor, kids.
Got it.
Maker's breath. What are these darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
You could always try telling them they're in the wrong place.
Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Kay and Logain will be waiting for the signal.
Alright. Let's see here. Let's try door number 1. Oh, yes. Okay. What about door number 2? What about hallway number 3? Oh, I'm stuck in crouch. Catch! Oh, I almost forgot something. I will have to go back and get that here in a moment. I hope it wasn't on the first floor. Take all the health poultices. Okay, I'm pretty sure this should be on the first floor.
Now's better than later.
I might have missed something kind of important. Hang on. Yeah, no, it was back on the first floor. Damn it. Well. But, one of the things I missed, is that you can get gifts for your party members and future party members, really. Unless it's in one of these. Got it. Let's see here. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's back on the first floor and we can't backtrack. But basically you can give gifts to people, in your party, and it'll improve the, how much they like you. So if you say something wrong in conversation, you'd be like, I'm sorry, here, have something shiny.
Got it.
Alright. Onward and upward. Oh. Yep.
Low gain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Well, maybe it's in here, I don't know. Well, let's find out. Pile of bones. Hi guys. Oh, you were a sneaky little bastard. Right back at you. You can do this, Mr. Mage. You're fine. See? No problem.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Alright. Ooh, doggies. Release the puppies. Go puppies, go! So blue indicates temporary party members, like they get... So we have 3 extra dogs coming along with us here. This will be fun. Beautiful, Lynn. Good job. Oh, go puppies. Good job, puppies.
Got it.
Injury kits. For the injury kits, if a companion gets knocked out in battle, and they revive at the end of it, they will have an injury of some sort, usually like a concussion, broken bone, something like that. You can use the injury kit to get rid of that ailment. Let's see here. I'm really hoping maybe I didn't miss the silver bracelet, but I doubt it. I can always use that.
Alright.
Yeah, looks like we did. Well, piss. Come here, dude. Boop. Oh, some of the puppies are still following us. Okay. Sword, We don't have a great sword user, so meh. Oh, shit. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, the dirty fighting actually worked. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, man. Well. Oh, that's a character feigning in battle. Right, let's go ahead and use an injury kit. Well, we won't need to just yet. You'll see why here in a second.
The beacon is over here. You surely missed the signal. Let's light it.
Sound the retreat.
What about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Wait, what?
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Well, shit. What? And I'm naked again.
Ah,
Cool.
your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
You're the girl from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds, where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
I remember being overwhelmed by darkspawn.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
My friend, you mean Alistair?
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
What about Alistair? Is he alright?
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
Very unkind. Those were his friends.
And you think they would encourage his blubbering? If so, they are not the sort of Grey Wardens the legends note.
Why does your mother want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
Oh. Thank you for helping me, Morrigan.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
I do have some questions, if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
How did she manage to rescue us exactly?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
Are you sure there are no other survivors besides us?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
Why would Terran Logain abandon the king?
I do not know who this Logain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
Are we safe here?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it.
Why did your mother save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
I happen to be nobility, you know.
I stand corrected.
I think I've asked enough questions.
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Well, that was a thing.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
That's locked. We need a key. We do not have a key yet. That's okay. Alistair?
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm fine. I appreciate your concern.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
So why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these darkspawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blights. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
The land is hardly united thanks to Logain.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
What is the Archdemon exactly?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An Archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
We should try to at least contact the rest of the Wardens.
Cullen already summoned them. They'll come if they can, but I expect Loghain has already taken steps to stop them. We must assume they won't arrive in time.
What could the Terran hope to gain by betraying the king?
The throne? He's the Queen's father. Still, I can't see how he'll get away with murder.
You speak as if he would be the first king to gain his throne that way. Grow up, boy.
If Al-Eamon knew what he did, he would never stand for it. The Landsmeet would never stand for it. There would be civil war.
Eamon, the Arl of Redcliffe.
I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Everyone will see the danger the Blight possesses, right?
You could wait for the Archdemon to make its appearance. I imagine that might be convincing.
It's been centuries since the last Blight. Nobody will take it seriously until it's too late.
Surely there are other allies we can call on.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a Blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Al-Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
I doubt it'll be that easy.
And when is it ever?
It's always been the Grey Warden's duty to stand against the Blight. And right now, we're the Grey Wardens.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
I don't suppose you could offer any further help?
Now that you mention it, I do have one more thing to offer.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Thank you, but if Morgan doesn't wish to join us...
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Was this your idea all along?
Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite Fereldan against the darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I mean, I have no problems with your presence if Alistair doesn't.
From the way he glares, I imagine that answer is clear.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
Think we should get underway then.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Alright. Well, we have a party member. Well, a new party member anyway. And you can see all the different quests popping up on our screen here. We will be tackling those one at a time, in a particular order that I have set aside already. Next time we will be traveling to that little village Morrigan mentioned, hopefully seeing if we can find any help there. And then afterwards we will be heading to Redcliffe to see if we can get Eamon to assist, and then we'll work our way from there, basically, figuring out what we need to do with the others. Looks like the dwarves, the Dalish elves, and the circle. So next time we will be traveling, and I will see you all then, okay? Bye!